Good afternoon. Yeah, I'm gonna try to something different here. Try to start streaming in the afternoon on Sunday so I can free up my evenings for other plans. Hello, Corduroy Cashley. Thanks for tuning in. So this is the Looker. It's a free game that's on Steam. What I've read, this is supposed to be a parody of The Witness. As you can see here, from the tips, you can already see the parodies kind of just rolling in. This game contains many literary allusions. Without a broad classical education, it will seem stupid. I'm waiting for my favorite tip to roll in. You probably saw it already. If you want to succeed in the game industry, ape a developer's cherished creation. Aha. Seen that happen several times. Press the shift key to walk faster. Okay, it's probably actual advice. Right click to exit a puzzle. Also, probably actual advice. Left click while up close to a puzzle to perform a glory kill. Probably actual advice. Alright, enough looking around. Oh, press the double Arabian front flip button to perform a double Arabian front flip. Yeah, looking forward to that. Can't solve a puzzle, be smarter and try again. Yeah, sounds like actual advice as well. Alright, we're cycling around. Let's get started. I guess if you haven't heard of The Witness before, it was a old, I guess a sort of old puzzle game by Jonathan Blow, creator of Braid. The general conceit of Braid is that you wake up in this metal tube, and then you walk to this door here. Yeah, and then a lot of the game is about connecting a dot to another dot, which I see they already starting off strong here. Yeah, so connect, start, and end. Right, we'll do that. Whoa. So yeah. So yeah, that was a lot of The Witness. You connected two dots together, and oh, see. Also, like The Witness, they start just slowly introducing additional elements that I have to contend with. It's not always as simple as connecting two dots. For example, you have these lines that can't possibly. Okay, I guess you can draw through these, but in the end, it's about connecting start and end. And oh my goodness, now they introduce a 90-degree turn. Even more complicated. Just like that. Ah, okay. Okay, so you just need a red line that connects from start and end. And yeah, but The Witness kind of just took you out of the tube right away. Ah, okay. Also like The Witness, you're in a little enclosed building. There's a laser gate over there, blocking off access to the rest of the world. And now you gotta walk around and solve puzzles and figure out what the heck's going on. So, you know, there's a mechanism here. Got these wires, like any good video game. Follow the wires, you'll probably eventually run into something you need to do. Like, oh hey, it's over here. Look at this, it's another connect them. You know, you ever been in those restaurants that have those placemats where you know, they have the mazes on them, and sometimes you ask for crayons and you just draw the maze because that's what you do when you're waiting for your order to arrive. Kind of feels like that. Yeah, and just like The Witness, sometimes you gotta solve a puzzle before you can solve other puzzles. Like here, look at this. They start introducing dead ends. So, oh, where do we go? Do I go here? Nope, can't go there. Okay, maybe I'll go over here. Nope, that doesn't work. Alright, go over here. Ah, there we go. Good, we're good. Okay. Well, now we'll follow this wire and see where this goes. Over the wall. Fantastic. Maybe I can try to get to it from up the stairs. Ah, nope. You see a yellow cube though. Making an ominous sound. Alright. Guess we'll have to find another path. Maybe there'll be another puzzle that I can perhaps solve. Oh, I see a monitor over there. Whoa. Okay, now they're gonna start closing things off entirely. I think this is what this is trying to get at. So we'll start with that goes over the wall. Okay. Maybe if I go through this tunnel here, or oh, this is another thing about the Witness, was that they'll have like little devices everywhere with little mini puzzles, and so we have here a little mini puzzle here.
Kublai Khan received an ornate letter signed by Marco Polo. In Madrid, city of lost things, no item remains where it was set. If one drops his key in the dirt, he may never re-enter his home, and even if he manages to stoop and recover the key, he may rise to find a tulip garden where his house once stood. In complementary fashion, things lost by others are forever turning up. A pocket watch on a coffee table, a fond memory in your recollection. I even know of a prince who turned up in a prison cell. When he appealed to the guards for his release, he failed to find the crown on his head, and when he was asked his name, he searched his thoughts, but could not find it. Indeed, the only hope now for the release of this prince of Spain is for you to send back 300 ducats for his release. Of course, he will reward you handsomely once he is out. Yours truly, Marco. Kublai Khan cocked an eyebrow and declared before his court, "Hey everyone, looks like we're about to get ripped off by the guy who traded gold for paper." The court erupted in booming laughter. Italo Calvino, Invisible Cities 2, this time it's visible.
Words are like a poet laureate that got lost on the way to their destination. Oh my goodness. Now we have 2 starts and 2 endpoints. Oh boy, how am I gonna solve this? Maybe... Ah, there we go. Oh no! Now they got uppercase and lowercase. Perhaps I can connect these 2 together? Yes, alright, alright, alright. Oh, and I guess that covers that one. Okay. Let's like, slow walk our way through this little building here and see if we can find some other monitors to solve. No. Tunnel. Oh, wait, that's where I came out of. Never mind. Yeah, I got lost in the Witness a lot too. Just in case you were wondering. Wait. A hint button. Oh wow, it even has its own puzzle. Connect that.
You can do it. I believe in you. This is all you. Yeah, keep trying. Yeah, there's a trick to it, but you've got it. Yeah, maybe you can't do it. Maybe you're weak. Maybe you're stupid. You should be embarrassed, but you keep crawling back like a mewling calf at my chafing teat. Pathetic.
Okay, that was... I like how this the hint button becomes increasingly more irritated.
You can do it.
Yeah, alright. We should change hints to platitudes. Moving on. Stop, do not come in, thank you for your understanding. Wow, I can draw on this too. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Move on. Guess I want to say that I have been left-clicking all of these puzzles and I have not been glory-killing any of them. So I guess some of the tips are lying. What is this? A rusted hit button.
Go on, get. Don't look at me.
Oh, it's seen better
Can
days.
you hear me? I'm nothing but a rusty chunk of steel. You don't want nothing to do with me. All right, all right. I'll tell you my story.
Ooh, you have the music.
It was June the 8th, 1947, gray morning, slightly foggy. I had my own practice then, and I was living higher than a cosmonaut on a stepladder. My hints were subtle too, real subtle. Back then, they said, good
Just like me.
old hint button. His hints could steal the tail off a weasel. Then they tossed me in the can. Know what, know why, know how. Those were the mean times. When all the common sense in the world won't make a nickel to buy you a black coffee. I used rope to tie my pants and pants to tie my shoes. I made do the way a man does.
Wow.
Till one day, after stealing the socks off a fireplace, I caught my own look in a puddle of bootleg rye and realized
socks
I had
have
to
presents
do
in
what
them
I'd
by any
never
chance?
done before. I gave myself a hint. So that's me. I was nothing but a downtown crumb who dreamed of being a whole sandwich. Now I'm just another sloppy Joe. Come back when you got something.
Sloppy Joe. I wonder if this game has side quests. I'll find like a Sloppy Joe item that I can deliver to him.
Come back when you got a good one.
Maybe a witty remark. I don't know. Okay. Ah, well. Holding shift. The holding shift advice at least holds true. Alright. Keep on looking. Gotta be another activated monitor here I can solve. Oh wait, here we go. Wow. So I suspect if I hit the walls, I'm gonna see like a ghoulish face appear, and there's gonna be like a really loud scream, and I'm probably gonna scream too and like run away from the computer for about 5 minutes. Let's find out. Oh, good. Okay, so no ghoulish face. That's so far so good. Wonder what. Okay, there's a lot of dead ends here. What if I just Alright. Let's keep on going. Yeah, there's doesn't seem to be. Oh, you know what, let's try it the legit way first. You know what? Why I even forget it, just yeah, we'll just okay. Alright. They're on to me. They're on to me. No more bypassing the maze for you, buddy. Hold on. Okay, now I'm starting to feel. Oh! Okay, wait. Start, and there's an end. I just got an achievement outside the box. Literally. Alright. Okay. Now they're cottoning on again. you know what? What if I just went backwards? Usually good advice for these mazes. So, knowing this game, I probably shouldn't be doing this and should be finding what they actually want me to do. Which is apparently actually connect to the maze. Actually connect the line, there we go. Alright, now, so finally it's just like, okay, solve the maze legit. Wow, okay, no end point. Alright, is there perhaps monitor? Can I crouch? Is this the point where I get the glory kill a puzzle? Can I glory kill this puzzle? Probably have to shoot it until it flashes first. Okay.
Beep.
Yeah, I'm hearing that beep. I wonder if this is like a game of hot and cold. White beep.
Beep. Beep. Beep.
Alright.
Beep.
Alright, dude.
You're right there. I mean, beep. Beep. Come on. Beep. Beep.
Thanks. Thanks, puzzle. Wait, E and S? I'm expecting one of these to just do shock sight thing eventually. Alright, so you didn't get any like... Oh, it's because the monitor's far away, probably. That do it for this one? Okay. So we got 2 down. Let's see where this one goes. Oh. Okay, it's connected to the chessboard. Fantastic. What am I supposed to do to the chess pieces? I have to admit, it's been a very long time since I played The Witness, and I actually don't remember much about it, so... What am I missing? It would help if I knew what they were trying to skewer with this chessboard here. On that, no. Go in the bushes. Oh wait. No, another voice recording.
Through many births, I have wandered on and on, searching for, but never finding, a better deal than 0% APR on certified pre-owned vehicles. For trucks tougher than a drunk Marine, come to Mike's Pre-Owned, where we do the things that get things done.
Alright, that was good. Oh, found a sloppy Joe for the rusted hit button. Running into them doesn't do the trick. Can't jump. Where does this puzzle want me to do? Perhaps. Maybe it wants me to move according to the pieces, perhaps? Or is there like some other monitor in which I have to input a solution? Almost feels like some sort of metaphor. Like the white pieces have the black or maybe the black pieces have the white pieces cornered. I was gonna say the white pieces have the black pieces surrounded, but that doesn't seem to be as much of a case as the cornered idea. Am I missing? I stepped over here and tried to draw on the... Nope. Maybe it's the case of I have to find the one safe spot where none of the pieces will be able to touch me. And in that case, quite sure which direction this chessboard is going, because that would make a lot of difference. I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is? It's doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Although even that doesn't quite hold true 100% of the time, because there might be some cases in which, you know, certain other variables that you might not be able to control just suddenly pop up, and sometimes doing the same thing will result in different results. Sorry about that. I don't know if anyone heard that, but that was my controller dropping to the floor. Or smacking into the desk. That's okay. It's like a 10-year-old Xbox 360 controller. I bought it like, yeah, 10 years ago. It still works fine. I mean, sure, the controllers, the joysticks have, rubbers has worn away enough that the plastic beneath it is showing, but you know what? still works. It's not no malfunctions or anything like that, so I admit it kind of astounds me when I go to other people's houses and, you know, they talk about their stuff, or, you know, I look at their controllers and they're like, they look like they've aged like 50 years, even though they've only had them for maybe not even a tenth of that time. It makes me wonder, what do they do with it? I feel like I'm kind of rough with my controllers too, and they still last. I don't think I've had any of them just like break or malfunction or anything like that. Am I just like barking up the wrong tree? Should I not even concern myself with this chess puzzle? Doesn't feel like I can manipulate it at all. Maybe I should search this board and see if there's like any other wires coming out of it. Maybe I do need to get smarter. Well, one thing you could always do in the witness is that if you get stuck on a puzzle, you look back at the old stuff and see if maybe there's some sort of detail you might have missed. So, basically, start, end, start, end, start, end, or end, start, or ends and starts, capitals and lower cases. Think outside the box. Literally, think outside the box. Sound, proximity, S and E. I'd like to know what is out there. Can't draw on the laser gate, obviously. Although, connected S and E. Alright. I guess I can't slip around this night statue, can I? Ah, well. This is fantastic. It's gonna... Hello, I like to play a game. Oh no. Well. Yeah, alright. Now we get to the fun stuff. And you... Oh no. Night is gone. Ghost. What? Okay. Yeah, alright. You know what? Guess this is parodying The Witness, where people thought maybe, since it was all first person, maybe, Jesus Christ. Expensive. Please do not scratch. Thank you. Have I ever told you that I dislike horror games? Because, I'm very easily frightened. Yeah, if this non-scary red light statue is enough to startle me, just imagine what an actual jump scare would be like. Oh wow, crosshairs. Cool. Yeah, there we go. That's our glory kill. Boom! Eat it, puzzle. Wow, really simple. Start, end.
That's very original. It just needs more red, I think. Try adding some more stuff.
Stuff, okay. S-E-U-F.
Having paint at the edge of the canvas makes you look desperate. Try again.
E, thanks, mysterious disembodied voice.
No, try putting some more loops on it.
Oh, loops like Sonic. Pretend that's Sonic.
It simply must have more loops.
More loops, okay. How about 2 loops?
This isn't the MoMA. We can afford more loops.
Okay. Loops everywhere. Wow, so many loops.
Unless it's finger paint, don't paint off the edges of the canvas.
God damn it, voice.
I like it, but it's also kind of too red.
Yeah, can I change my pencil? Can I select the blue? Can I select white? Can I select orange? No, okay.
Could you, draw less?
Draw less, okay. How about we do that?
Minimalism is a neoliberal crutch. You need to paint more.
A what?
I can tell you're trying to say something about capitalism, but do it with more loops. It's not a fur coat. Stop dumping paint on it. You can put that much red on the canvas because you're Picasso. Oh wait, you're not Picasso. Having that much paint on the canvas is not a good look under these economic conditions. Painting to the edges of the canvas is a pose, and I'm not about it. Less red paint, please. You're making Stalin blush.
Good lord, that was the longest rev up, braggadocious thing happening outside my window that I've heard for a long while. Anyway, I don't think... Wow. I don't think this one has an end to it.
You are so repressed, it's almost cool. But please add more. Not having loops is very outdated. Read Hegel.
Yeah, we're just gonna move away. Imagine this, like all those web designer clients who keep on saying, hey, why don't you just like micro adjust a thing here and there, and ooh, hey, cool, can I... Oh, I was hoping I get to draw on that. Let's see, whoever this person is pretty cool figurine on the shelf. Scrolls. Another recording.
Imagine gravity is fractal, because light is just a wave and gravity is just a wave. So imagine there's a big piece of glass that splits up gravity like a prism, so that there's like blue gravity and yellow gravity, and then somebody gets hit by the red gravity, and it makes them super heavy, so they have super strength, but like they're also really slow. And another guy gets hit by microwave gravity, so he's trying to zap everybody, and just when he's about to zap the main guy, we see a lady come out, and she turns out to be Ultraviolet Girl, and she has super speed, so she beats him. And it, like, also gave her giant cans. Thomas Pynchon, Gravity's Rainbow.
Wow. Someone's napkin idea they just put into a voice recorder. I was hoping I get the draw out there, but it was not. Move up the stairs. Alright, another voice recording.
The notion of two realities is uncomfortable, and in recent decades a genuine effort has been made to find the link between quantum and classical, so that we can have a single reality whose laws and rules are united at some deeper level. This brings us back to prayers. Let's say that a prayer is a classical event, or feels like one. You, a unique individual, have a particular request, which you voice in words that no one else is speaking at that instant. What if this classical event gets processed at a non-local level? The notion isn't far-fetched, because it seems that the mind-body link does consist of fluctuations at the quantum level. If this is so, then any thought, not just a prayer, has quantum implications. Deepak Chopra, A Spiritual Mystery. Does God Listen to Prayers? Part 2.
Well, if you're living on prayers, then you could say you're already halfway there. I have a solar panel. It's connected to this monitor. That's connected to this door. So what kind of trickery do they want me to do with this? A future environment I'm going to be able to get to. Good old hedge maze. You see a ship out in the distance. Here is a statue. Wow, this is a pretty tiny island, all things considered. I wonder if this is going to turn into Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag at some point. Yeah, that's right. I reference Assassin's Creed 4. I guess you could also say it's like Sea of Thieves. There you go. Alright. Is there a starting... There's another start and end somewhere. Not privy to. Maybe something on the other floor. Can I pick up one of these? Nope, can't draw on them. No pick up button as far as I know.
You need more loops. Not so much red. Leaving that much blank space on the canvas makes you look like a serial killer. Add more paint.
What? I already got stuck with the serial killer puzzle just not too long ago. Don't give me that.
Your line needs more loops.
What is it with you and loops?
Now you have too many loops.
I wonder if there's like some sort of environmental context I missed. Whatever. 3 loops was apparently what this fellow wanted. Move along. Everything you know is wrong. Move along, like I know you would. Even when your hope is gone. Move along, just to make it through. Move along. Oh, now we have start, end, and SE points. If there's some sort of conceit, like some sort of rule I'm missing here. Maybe the lines aren't allowed to cross over. Come back to that one. Oh, I found another voice recorder. We got here. What kind of nonsense are we going to listen to this time?
A ship owner was about to send to sea a venerable old ship. He knew that her barnacled hull, however, had often needed repairs, and doubts were suggested to him that possibly she was not seaworthy. The conscientious old captain thought at once to have her thoroughly refitted, even though it should put him at great expense. Before the ship sailed, however, he managed to stifle these bothersome misgivings, and said to himself that she had gone safely through so many voyages that it was idle to suppose that this trip should be any different. He put his trust in Providence, and banished from his mind all ungenerous suspicions about the honesty of the ship's builders, and in such ways he acquired a sincere and comfortable conviction that his vessel was altogether
put your faith in the ICA instead, guy.
He watched her departure with a light heart, encouraging the crew to dream of the profits that this voyage would return. And he got his insurance money when she went down in mid-ocean and told no tales. What shall we say of him? Surely this, that his belief in the safety of his ship was justified because it was grounded in repeated practical experimentation rather than the hubris of rationalistic a priori belief. It is admitted that he put his confidence in the builders of this vessel, but even this confidence was misplaced, for these were the selfsame charlatans who sought to sell him gratuitous repairs later on, and Big Ship is always trying to get one over on the little guy. Further, we may see that the ship is religion, and the shipwright is Richard Dawkins. The crewmates are empiricism, and the barnacles are Neoplatonism, and the captain of that ship was Albert Einstein. What the hell was I talking about?
You know what? That's a really good question, voice. Oh, this is just a wire that connects the puzzles on the ground level. A quest board. Ooh, can I get the kill rats at the tavern quest here? No. Alright then. Oh, wow. Guess I can draw on this. Yeah, cool. Alright. So, connecting the line, fires a cannon. That was more traffic shenanigans going on outside. Hearing some faint music beyond this door. I have no idea what relevance that will be. If it's going to be relevant at all. Alright, so I can't draw on that board. Drawing here just fires a cannon. I can draw on the rest of the crosshairs. Yeah, wait. Think about it. Any way for me to perhaps designate another target by drawing on the crosshairs? Or is this cannon just going to keep firing forward? What if I were to perhaps circle this and do that? Doesn't seem to change at all. Maybe I'm thinking too hard. Yeah, I probably am. Guess we still have the matter of this puzzle. I just scribbled on the entire thing. Eventually, we'll get something out of it, right? Or not. Okay, so we have 3 potential points of progression. With that puzzle, we have the maybe the solar panel one, and then they have the cannon. To admit, I'm unsure as to which ones I could possibly do. Although if this is to be believed, like there will be a puzzle within this wall here, which I'm guessing I would have to open this door first, which probably would require me to figure out what they want me to do with this crosshair. Okay. Is this actually a perspective trick, perhaps? Oh. Oh, it is. Okay. Okay. Just, move back a bit so that it points out to this. Ready, aim, fire. C4. Miss. C3. Sunk. Okay. See if this cannon has enough reach. E1 sunk. Alright. F3. Oh, okay. The right cannon fires this time. Ah, another sink. Alright. Last shot. G1. Alright, I sunk the opponent's battleships. Eat it. Hope there's no crew on those ships. Oh, what's this? SE. Heh, it looks like a door. Oh, it's a shortcut. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Oh. Wow. Arcade. Neat. Oh. Ah. I love playing air hockey at the arcade. But I can't play it here. Can... So the arcade machine isn't on. We should start here. No. Okay, I can't interact with those. Snick. Clearly I can draw on this one, but I don't know drawing yet. Something out here, perhaps. This is just an easy way back. Or maybe something happened up here. I really like to know what that music's all about. We'll find out. Sure, soon enough. One thing I guess the witness did is that if you in certain sequences of puzzles, if you messed up a puzzle, they would deactivate that one and maybe several other ones. So you would have to go back to the old ones and solve your way through again. This is their way of trying to tell you, hey, you're kind of missing something here. Go back and do these old puzzles and see if something pops out, and something pops out to you this time around. And it was kind of a neat way to kind of nudge you to perhaps look at the old puzzles and see if the other rules that they're following that you may have missed. Doesn't look like the Looker has anything like that yet, but oh, right, I can connect the S and the E. There we go. Yeah, just like Snake. So you can't draw over the old paths. So I want to make sure I keep the edges open at least. Try not to mess things up here. They want a solid line. Diagonal's not allowed, apparently. Ooh, this is getting... Okay, see, for a game that's like supposed to be a parody, this is actually a pretty unique puzzle. Actually, kind of cool. I wonder if I can't remember if The Witness did something like this too, where they kind of had like a puzzle that you had to solve consecutively on the same screen. Look at that. See, I messed up. We're done. We gotta restart. Like the S and the E. Alright, take two. Okay, well, now that we know that, we have to conserve space. I have to make sure to not draw too many extra pixels on the screen. How many SE combinations I have to do for this one. So I want to loop around here this time, perhaps. Very careful. Make sure I leave the edge, just in case they want me to do one last SE connection. Oh, I guess I don't have to. And I got an achievement called Snick. Because I defeated Snick. Oh, wow. Ponytail, thanks a lot, Mac Edition. So, Guess if you don't know, Jonathan Blow's previous game before The Witness was called Braid. Yeah, this is a parody of that, and I guess supposed to skewer the fact that Braid didn't come out on Mac, I suppose. Explains the faint music, at least. Oh wow, we have a large start game. Wonder what manners of game we'll play here. Wow, look at that, not Xbox 360 in the cabinet. Along with, I'm guessing that's a VCR? Maybe it's another game console. So let's connect the SNE. Wow. Never did I think they'd make us do target shooting. What is this House of the Dead nonsense? Oh, what? Okay. Oh, jeez, alright. Oh no. I'm bad under pressure. You know, this was a lot... The thing about The Witness was that it was like really relaxing and chill and laid back, and you could solve puzzles at your leisure, and this is kind of not that. Wait, when do I get the shotgun? Can I get the shotgun? Can I use a grenade gun? How do I duck behind the screen? Well, 300 points. Hooray. Oh, here we are. Finally, we got to the source of that ominous rumbling. Really hate to see what happens, but... Yeah. Wait, you look at me? Wait, is that like... Are they gonna start? Ooh. So, one of the main things about The Witness was that you kind of, it all worked up to a head where you kind of solved the final puzzle in the area, and would like shoot a laser to a spot, and it was kind of like the goal of the game, was just to like get enough lasers lit, enough beacons. Not quite sure what this is going to lead to, though. Very complicated mechanism. I wonder if that's the parody. This overly complicated mechanism to fling a laser into the right direction. Ah, we're so close to the solar panel, though. I can dig this. Overly complicated mechanisms are always funny parody. Guessing this is another shortcut. Again, like, I'm gonna turn the sound down a bit. Wow, even your menu options are start and line puzzles, and they're on your palm apparently. This person is like wearing a glove and the flannel top, it looks like. This is a shortcut. My goodness, that is reverberating in my headphones. Alright, we're gonna go down here. Yep, nice shortcut. Gonna move on. Get away from that. Starting to get to me. Another shortcut. Alright, well, now that we've got the solar panel powered. Oh boy. Oh yeah, this was another big part of the Witness. They would have these sorts of symbols that would have kind of rules attached to them, and of course they wouldn't tell you what they were, but by figuring out the puzzles you would kind of be able to infer what they did, and part of it was trying to figure out what kind of line they wanted you to draw around all the symbols to get to the end. So let's see what this one failed. What if I just connected the start and the end? What if I just did that? Okay, that was the you got the puzzle wrong sound, I'm guessing. What if I did this? No, not that either. Okay, what if I just connected all of one color together? I connected yellow. Man. I guess another thing about the Witness was that it only let you draw on a grid. It didn't really let you free draw. But probably wouldn't this game probably wouldn't be as effective if they didn't let you just free draw everywhere. You can probably imagine there are few of the puzzles in this game would not quite work out if they restricted you to a grid. I guess it's not completely connected, or I connected the moon with it. Oh, okay. Well, now that tells me it's wrong. Alright, try again. Oh, now that we've got the general line, we'll connect them all together. No? Okay. There's something I'm missing here. Ah. Now I feel dumb again. I admit I didn't solve the Witness entirely on my own. I did have to look up solutions to a few puzzles at some points. But alright, it's finally as good as just stop. Please, stop. No. I feel like if you're stuck and you really want to get on by, just hit the end of your limits. No shame in looking up a guide or looking up a walkthrough. As long as you're not ruining the experience for anyone else. So, single player games, just go wild, do what you want. Do what you need to do in order to get to where you want with a game. Yeah. Curly mustache. Now I'm the sinister, unsolvable puzzle. Watch out. will cause you to tear your hair out in frustration. Playing anything interesting lately outside of the normal games? Let's see. I recently started playing this game called Bullets Per Minute, BPM. It's like a roguelike first-person shooter with rhythm game elements to it. So everything about it happens to the beat. You fire your gun to the beat, you reload to the beat, you use your abilities to the beat, enemies move and attack to the beat. All very cool. It's got a cool rock soundtrack to go with it. And I like how there's like no plot or anything to it. It's just like, yeah, you're a bunch of Valkyries, Norse mythology. You're fighting a bunch of monsters and Norse mythological figures with modern day weaponry. And also, for some reason, everything happens to the beat. Just go shoot everything to pieces. It's really rad. Maybe I'll play it on stream sometime in the future. And another game I started playing, it's called Have a Nice Death. Yeah. BPM's pretty good. Either. What if I counted the number of points on each one? So that's just 1. It's 3? 5? Anyways, another game I've been playing is called is a game similar to BPM coming soon? Oh, Have a Nice Death. So it's a game that's in early access at the moment. It's like a 2D character action game. Premise is that your death and the underworld has become overloaded with souls because you hired some folks who are really efficient at killing people, and now you have to stop these folks from getting too many souls into the underworld. And it's got a cool 2D art style to it. It's very stylish looking, and it moves and feels pretty nice. Combat's kind of simple, but it's pretty fun for a couple of runs. And it's got that sort of super giant style where the characters will speak to each other, but there's no voice acting. It's just all in dialogue, but they do have a lot of things to say to each other, and and if you do come to them in like certain conditions, like if you have certain weapons, or if you face them a certain number of times, or if you've like progressed in the plot a certain point, they'll acknowledge it. And so it's kind of cool in that way too. I think the game's got promise, so I will probably keep an eye out on that. Then another one I picked up during the Steam sale and that I'm playing currently is Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Yeah, it's like complete contrast to the other two. This is your big name, I guess your slightly more higher profile FPS spin-off of Borderlands. Well, they mixed it up because instead of picking like one of 4 characters, now you can pick a class, and your characters will story better than Borderlands 3? Okay, this is gonna be a little confession moment here. I have not played Borderlands 3 yet. I can't really say about much about the plot there, though. From what I've heard, some things that happen in that game that people don't like. Similar to how things happened in Borderlands 2 that people did not like. So, there's that. That being said, I did. Yeah, I can't say much more than that, but from what I've heard, well, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands does switch things up. So, like, instead of grenades, you can equip spells, obviously, because it's like a fantasy themed thing. And yeah, and also you can, after a certain point in the game, you can pick a subclass to go with your main class. So there's like lots of character building potential because you can like do a lot of cool combinations and what have you. So it's nice. Okay. Apparently well, thing about the witness is that perhaps if you run into a brick wall, you run into a puzzle that you can't solve, maybe you should go back and maybe check out some of the other stuff. If there's anything else you're missing. I do know there's one other puzzle here I've not solved yet. It's another fun thing about Wonderlands is that they really do kind of go to town on the whole RPG-ness of it all. You eventually go to an overworld where you get to control like a little chibi version of yourself as you're running around, and they also have like their version of encounters though. In Borderlands fashion, you can dispatch of them, not fight them if you want, and the way you do it is you punch the encounter and then they just disappear. Yep. What if I just connected it like that? Alright, so I don't have to necessarily connect the same type of start to the same type of end. To JB with Candor, the management. Ah, nuts. I was hoping I get to draw on the paper.
Not only is the novice unable to perceive the board as the master does, but the master cannot perceive the board as the novice does. A master cannot see the bishop on e3 as a chunk of dead wood, any more than you can look at your best friend's face and see a meaningless matrix of colors and shapes.
Wow.
The master once saw the board like this, but now there is no going back. International Master Stuart Rachel's The Reviled Art.
Yeah, that sure sounds like reviled, alright.
You can only get good at chess if you love the game. Grandmaster Bobby Fischer.
Right.
I hate chess. I hate chess. I hate chess. World Champion Bobby Fischer.
Yeah. Guess that's what happens if you lose too much. Oh. Oh. Checkmate. I'm not quite sure if that did anything else. Ooh, can I eat the pie? No. Alright. Wonder if I should run back down to the chessboard and see if there's anything else I can do with it now that I've performed checkmate. But I wish I got to glory kill one of the pieces, that would have been fun. Oh! Oh! Okay. A puzzle on the underside. Well, that would do it. Hey, a key. I know what this one does. Ah, okay. Now we get to do another overly complicated animation of this mystical yellow cube that's going to open up the progression for me. See what ridiculous contraptions will appear to... Or I could just flash another puzzle. Ah, that's good. You know, I was talking about those paper placemats earlier. I didn't think they would actually reference it. That's alright. Alright, let's see. Ooh, I love kids' meals. I know a couple of friends who will, if they go out to a restaurant, they will order a kids' meal. And, you know, because they don't eat a lot, they don't drink a lot, and you know what? That's totally fine. You know, if you go to certain places, you might be able to get a toy with it too. I mean, how cool is that? I know when certain restaurants have did toy promotions for toys that I want, I've gone out and bought kids meals. I mean, I'm not gonna go absolutely crazy and buy like 50 of them. I'm gonna buy like maybe one a week and see what I get from it. Ah, good old kids menu here too. You got yourself the juices and the milk. Chocolate milk zero. I wonder how that tastes. You got the kids' foods here, kid friendly. Got the mac and cheese, the chicken tendy and chicken nuggy. I wonder why people call them tendies and nuggies now. Got the pizza, tofu crab crumble, calamari burger, old long pork wrap. Hey, I live in the ocean, but I can't get through the maze. Can you help me find my way? Yes, I will, little crab. There we are. I'm guessing this will finally get us out of this gate, out of this building. Finally move on. Need to connect the lines. Looks like the laser gate is gone. I can't walk out in the water. Nuts. I'm completely not following the rules of the maze, where you stick with the left wall, you will eventually find your way through. That's partially because I suspect that there will be like other secrets hidden within this maze. It said, I wonder if this maze is like divided into a left side and a right side. Or maybe it's not. If one over here. No. Okay. We'll find ourselves back here. Oh. We're all gathered here today. All one of us are gathered here today to solve a puzzle. Oh boy, there's a restart. I wonder if it's going to be a case of the line we draw here is going to appear on subsequent pages and we have to be very careful as to not disturb anything. Okay. Alright, so the flower you draw through, it seems like the double squares homes in on the endpoint. It's not a tracing. Oh, the flower did make the line smaller though, right? Oh, that was wrong. Alright. Nope, also wrong. Okay, so connect moon, then hourglass. Moon, then hourglass. Spade, then star. Give me a moment. I'm going to write this down. Okay, so let's see. We have an hourglass in this one as well. We also have a pointed arrow and a circle. Let's try the hourglass first. No, of course not. Alright, we'll just try the pointed arrow, just a pointed arrow this time. Yeah, of course not. Alright, my guess is they'll probably want us to connect all three shapes somehow. Where's this line not connected? Alright, let's start connecting stuff together. So hourglass, arrow, circle. Oh, okay. Hourglass, circle, arrow. Alright. Only 3 shapes, so there's only like 6 combinations of shapes I can move this through. Right, arrow, circle, hourglass. No, okay. Arrow, hourglass, circle. No, okay. So it's circle, arrow, hourglass. Okay, circle, arrow, hourglass. And now we have an upside down triangle, the hourglass again, and the arrow. I sincerely hope the colors don't mean anything. Alright, so the arrow goes before the hourglass, but where does a triangle factor into this? Okay. triangle, arrow, hourglass. Ah, so this is a singular path. I guess this is finally just a... Alright, so this is the order in which all of these shapes will be connected in. So we got here... this thing here I'm gonna call it Jack, because it reminds me of the... Or, has anyone played with the old Jumping Jacks toy? I think I did for like a very brief moment, but... I remember visiting my grandparents' place, and they had some like really, really old games, and Jumping Jacks program was like one of them. It was, there was like a ball, and there was jacks, and you would click on the ball, and it would go up, and you would try to click on as many jacks. That would be kind of like you taking them until you grab as many as possible till, and then before the ball hit the ground, of course, you had to grab the ball in order to keep the jacks. Had some other interesting programs on there. I think there was another one that was like worms, except you were tanks. It was like randomized terrain and stuff. And of course there was also requisite solitaire and minesweeper. Those always seem to come standard with every computer. So anyways, the order seems to be Jack, double diamond, and then spade, like hourglass. Yeah, sorry, nothing's happening on the screen a moment. I'm recording this, I'm writing this down on another device at the moment. Flower, arrow, moon, circle. Oh, I didn't see an upside down triangle in there, but it's okay. We already have a bit of context behind in the triangle at least, so hopefully that won't come back to haunt us. Alright, so now we're looping. Yep, we're looping. Alright. I think we're done here. That said, now we have proper context for that other puzzle that I was pointlessly banging my head against. So let's see if I can find a way out of this hedge maze. No. That random thought just appeared in my mind. This would probably make for a pretty decent Unreal Tournament map. Got two areas you can fight in, the building and the hedge maze. And just duke it out there. I mean, they already put a shotgun in this game, might as well put in some other weapons. Alright, I'm back. Back, you infernal puzzle. Let's see. So there's a flower, there's a jack, a moon, spade, an arrow, and an hourglass. So looks like the first shape I would want to go to is the jack. From there, I would want to go to the spade. From there, there, I want to go to the hourglass. From there, I want to go to the flower. From there, the arrow. Oh, this is getting... I've drawn myself into a corner. Alright, try again. Alright, so I wanna... We'll try the long way around this time. Yeah. Oh, free drawing. Drag. Okay, the jack. The spade. And hourglass. And then the flower. And the arrow. And the moon. Fortunately, I've completely blocked myself off. Alright, try again. Jack. Spade. Hourglass. The flower. Arrow. Moon. To the windows. To the walls. The rest of the song is pretty risque, so I'm probably not gonna mention it. Jeez. I feel like this is going to be a bust, but we'll go to the end anyway. Yep. Mine's definitely not connected somewhere. Yeah, that's what I thought. Merger of blinds probably messed everything up. Alright, try again. We'll swing around a little further out to give more room. Jack. Spade. Hourglass. Flower. Arrow. Moon. Try to very delicately thread the needle here. Ah, dang it, I merged them again. Another bust. Yeah. Alright, take something. Swing around very, very far out. wonder if I should concentrate on trying to leave more room when I'm going to the flower. That seems to be the thing that messes me up each time. Part where I have to try to thread the needle. And I end up not threading the needle. Okay, maybe this will be the one. Maybe this is the run. Was not. Or there's like something else I'm missing, perhaps. Pretty sure it was the order of the symbols, right? Not like colors or positioning or anything like that. That one went out too far. Let's try again. Way around. Shade hourglass. Time I'll make sure to hug the top. Plenty of room for the middle of the line to work its way through there. Hourglass, flower. Let's see, I already messed up. I should have gone out this way. Alright, try again. Boy, this brings back to mind pretty sure everyone who's gone through school probably always had that one teacher that would get super particular about a thing, and if you didn't do whatever solution they wanted perfectly, then they'd go, no, that's not how it is, and then they'd just not give you any credit for it, and that always felt bad because it's like, man, I at least got the process right. Certainly that's worth something. It's at least something that some other teachers understand, that, hey, you did at least part of it right, then yeah, we'll give you a part of the credit for it. Obviously, just writing down the solution, not sufficient sometimes. Okay. Yeah, I've clearly missed something in that church. That hedge maze. Jeez. What am I... Whenever I should go back to that book, maybe, and see if there's something there I missed. seriously don't go back to the go back to the hedge maze. Maybe I missed something there. One of the things you have to do sometimes if quite have you can't quite find the answer, maybe you need to go back to the old puzzles and see if there's something there that you might have spotted at first glance. So orders moon, then hourglass. Then spade, star. This one was circle, arrow, hourglass. Was triangle, arrow, hourglass. Or was not. Triangle, hourglass, arrow. Hey, what was it again? Well, my notes say triangle, arrow, hourglass. Okay, checks out. Yeah. Oh my god, I was reading this backwards. Idiot. This was the S, this was the E. For some reason, my mind was doing S and E. I blame streamer brain for that one. Okay. So I just have to read the last one backwards, and then I should be able to figure this out. Yeah, let's pretend that the past 15 minutes or so did not happen. I'm running back toward the other puzzle the first time now. Now that I figured it out, we're going to go to that solar panel puzzle and solve the heck out of it. Shame that shotgun seems to have disappeared, because I'd sure love to use it right now. Okay. Okay, now that I'm reading this backwards, I have to go to the moon first. It's another case of me having to get a large berth so I can get to that flower later. So we'll swing around this way, go to the moon, then I'll go to the arrow next. After that is the flower. I want to go to the hourglass. And then the spade, and then the jack. Finally, the end. Okay. Connect everything together. Here. Okay, that's not the issue. Looks like it's all connected. I'm not sure why not taking. Traced over the shapes. Connected the line. Alright, how's about I just try connecting it again? Moon. Row. Hourglass. Hour. Yeah, that was a bit too close. I think I need to swing a wider berth for the flower. This reminds me of a game I used to play. I was on the Master System called Zillion. One of the big things about this game was that like each room you wanted to proceed through had a four symbol code that you had to enter on a computer in order to get through the room. And I was a kid, and my siblings and I would play to that. We were kids, and so we would like have names for the symbols. Like one of them looked like a butt, the other one looked like an arrow, I think, or an M. Another one looked like a key or a helicopter. And it wasn't until like a couple years later that we went back to it and looked at it again that we realized, no, these are actually just like the numeric. These were the numbers just mirrored, and that's what all the symbols were. So if we were more aware back then, we perhaps could have gone with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know. So I just think it's funny sometimes when you look back at a thing you used to do. Now they have a bit more clarity on what it's like. You have you see things that you didn't earlier, and then it just kind of hits you. It's like, oh, so that's what that's like. And finally, oh my god, this freaking door is finally open. All right, let's see what's in here. Get up this tower, tower of power. Oh, a little S and a big E, huh? So this is like Witness spoilers, so, you know, I know the game's old, but, you know, if you Witness spoilers, so just keep that in mind. But another big thing about the Witness were these things that were called environmental puzzles, where you could connect lines within elements inside out in the actual game world itself, and they would like cause markings on these obelisks up here. One of the environmental puzzles was required to get like a secret ending in the Witness, but for the rest of them, they seem to be just like, hi, hey, look, you noticed the thing in the world. That's kind of like line connecting in the puzzles. Good work. So this is kind of like that, it would appear. so I can't... Oh, okay, so I can only connect on the green. Got it. Actually, I can connect anywhere but the black that would appear. So I have to go down here. Here. This way. Around. Okay, this is actually kind of novel, I have to admit. Here. Wow, they left no element. Ah, okay, I can't draw on the laser. Got it. Look like I can connect down on the pillars either. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Okay, here we go. Connect through here. Go around, come up here. Finally end at the... Oh, I need to connect that. I got an achievement called the Obelisk.
The obelisk of knowledge. The obelisk of knowledge. Shieland Wixelbite.
Oh, great, now I'm gonna summon an Elder God, aren't I?
What's the... Stones of reflection.
Oh, for crying out loud. Oh.
Wait, it's a giant cop.
Alright. You got me. You got me. Well played, the Looker. So, that's the Looker. A massive parody of The Witness. Actually has some kind of unique elements to it, like the snake puzzle was neat. The symbols, well, it's straightforward once you know what they are, and you know, it's cool. Oh, Kevin MacLeod. I've heard that name before, I believe. But yeah, for the most part, a gigantic parody of The Witness. I do like some of the funny. There's some good jokes in there. I like the rail shooter part, snake part. I thought was actually a genuinely neat puzzle. Symbols one, you know, your usual. Hey, you might not figure out what this is until the end, but there you go. Voice recordings, they were amusing. And of course, I guess if you're gonna end the Witness parody, is probably no better way to do it than wow, okay.
Oh, jeez, dude, I was in a coma the whole time.
Wow, the Matrix. Oh, dude, dude. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Whoever did this has gotta be some kind of whiz with the computers.
First war of physics.
Good stack of pennies. I would never hurt you.
Like how they're parodying how the guy got damn easy. Parodying the...
Easy one.
Yeah! Did it. And that's how the Looker began, I'm assuming.
Nerd shit. Nerd shit. Now that's a book.
Oh no!
One more puzzle.
Wait, guy, wait! Oh, and the game just closed. Just like that. So, yeah, there you go. That's the Looker. It was a fun romp. Yeah, even the jump scare part, you know, it's not that scary. You know, it's just me. And looking back, that was funny. Amusing game. guess I should mention it's free. You can get this on Steam. I'm not sure if on other platforms as well, but you know you can go through, play through this, and pretty chuckle worthy. So I guess that'll do it for this one. I'll be back on Wednesday. Gonna take a break from Forza because we have the Hot Wheels expansion coming next week, and I've gotten as far as I want with Forza Horizon 4's Lego expansion. So I'll see. I'll probably play another racing game this Wednesday. So I'll see you then. Until next time.